Welcome to the Dr. Chris Show. I am your host, Dr. Chris, and today we no longer have Chet for today's episode, but instead today we have a very bright future star, Brandon Stevens. You must know him. He is on your very interesting Brandon the Monster Stevens on AWW, Part of World of Wrestling videos that I have on my account. Now, as you know, today we are interviewing multiple people. We will be interviewing our lucky friend who was on the first episode, Mr. Bear. Don't ask me why we're going to be interviewing Mr. Bear. Stop showing his ass. Thank you. Now, before we begin, we would like to say that all this stuff is made up. We come with stuff from the top of our heads. And to the kids that are under the age of 16, please don't try this at home. Alright, thank you. Now, our first guest, Mr. Bear. Now, what we will do, we'll let him sit, and Brandon will ask the first question. So please, Brandon, my host, please ask him your questions that you need to ask him. Great stuff.
I'm trying to think.
Well, while he's thinking, we'll ask him some questions. Mr. Bear. Now, Brandon would like to know what kind of sex you are. You know what? To make this easier, I'm gonna sit next to my best friend, Mr. Bear. Now, Mr. Bear, we would like to know what kind of sex you are. I mean, are you male? Are you female? And if so, when did you discover you were male or female?
Well, Chris, it all started a long time ago. When I was like 7, and and I discovered I was both parts. And that's how it happened, and I lived a very happy ever after. I'm a depressed little bear who has no longer has white stuff coming out of his neck. I guess that's a plus.
Well, Mr. Bear, thank you for that enlightening conversation that you just gave us. Now, Brandon, do you have any questions for Mr. Bear?
Yes. When you have the hole in your neck, what kind of cancer do you have?
Well, it was a very serious cancer. We call it Guyanese. Guyanese is a very rare cancer that exists when you're a bear and you're born with both sets of parts. Both sets of parts. Now, please, this question.
Okay. What part of what country were you from in the forest, in the woods? Which country?
I came from that one country. That one place next to Las Vegas.
That's good. Now, Bear, we heard you had a child. Don't ask me how you could have a baby with a human, but we're going to interview your child, too.
Is your baby here?
Yes!
Right, please.
Is that baby here?
Please let the baby. Now, as you know, the baby is dressed up as Elmo, which I am Elmo, by the way. This baby's a very cute, sensational baby, and kind of creeping me out with his eyeballs.
Wait, I have one more question.
His mouth, I mean, weird stuff. And go ahead.
Since you're a bear, how's your baby a human?
That is a good question.
Did you adopt it, or?
I think there's just some things we should just leave undiscussed, you know, because that's a really creepy question, and it's a good question, but I don't want to know the discovery of evolution about bear and baby.
Okay.
Anyways, so, and of course this is a baby, it don't talk, it doesn't whine, but you know what it can do? Please, you know what it can do? It can get thrown. Please enlighten us, Brandon. What else can it do?
It can be a football kicker. Wait. One more. Sorry, that was a fail. Yeah, something like that.
Well, we can also use our cane to it. Please, view the baby. Dun 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 dun. And what it also can do, it's a nice little totem pole. And when you're bored, unwanting, and deserving, please pay attention to the bed. Bored. That's what it can do. That is what it can do. Now you may leave my stage, leave my show. Get out of here. Take your baby with you. Now, for our next guest. She is my little sister. All the way from Lewiston, Maine. We brought her up here. We stuck her in a cage, and now we're finally letting the animal loose. Please welcome Jasmine Stevens. Please take your seat. Lost my piece. Nobody move! I lost my piece! Nobody move. I found my piece. Anyways, thank you, Jasmine. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us.
Talk.
Thank you for joining us.
Okay.
Good, glad she's talking. Brandon, please ask her sister some questions. Okay, well, I fixed my cane.
What year were you born in?
March 17th,
The year.
1999.
Okay, that makes you old.
So, what part of Maine were you born in?
Boston.
Nice. Have you ever skateboarded?
No.
Okay. Chris, you.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will ask some very serious questions. You are how old?
12.
She's 12 years old. 12, folks, 12. Now, what we do, as you've just seen, we use props. Cameraman, focus with me here, alright? We use props. Props, unfortunately, we don't have money for real props, so we use cardboard boxes, but that's besides the point. Now, my favorite cardboard box is a Mountain Dew box. Brandon's favorite box is a Mountain Dew box. What we do with these props, folks, if you'll watch us, we go to our guests. Now, she's laughing because she knows what's coming, and we treat our guests with a highly respect. Brandon would know this. It's nothing against you. It's part of the show. It's part of the act, folks. Now, please zoom in on. Please watch Jasmine while we go to work. You may leave. Cameraman, camera girl, get back. Our next guest is Steven from Berlin, New Hampshire. Hi, Steven.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
Glad you can make it to our show. I mean, you only live like down the road from my mom, but that's besides the point. No one needs to know where you live. Anyways. Now, as you've seen so far, we use props. For you, we have a very special prop we use. Don't worry, the cane is not part of the prop. I don't really have a bad leg, I just like the can, right? It makes me feel good. Right. Now, this prop is a paper bag. I will give to Brandon to try to insert it on Steven's head. Please watch.
Does that mean put it on?
Yes, put it on, sir. Good. Ah! That's good enough for the props, right? Good. No good. That's good. Well, you may leave now. You may exit my stage before I throw you up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am a doctor. I'm Dr. Chris. And as you know, lately on my shows that I have been getting beat up by Chet, you betcha. Which he's not here today, I hope. No, he's not here yet. I mean, not here right now. But anyways, now I'm going to interview myself. So, God's gift. Come on and come up with creations. Actually, better yet, I'll let the brother himself interview me.
Okay. How many matches have you won with getting the title?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, if you calculate the one match and the other one, that led to the other one, to the third one, a lot. Next question.
So what title do you hold right now? How many?
I currently hold one title as the United States Championship of AWW Wrestling. I meant to drop my cane. I meant to do that. Now, as a very special gift to my brother, as you know, we have props. And unfortunately, our props right now are boxes. So it's a very special guest to him and to myself, because Chet's not here today. You may pick a couple boxes and do what he feels is right for himself to me. Without the tin. We use it for wrestling. Well, now that we got our anger out of the way, for the most part, I would like to talk to you about a serious matter right now. I want to talk to you about my newfound favorite color, pink. It's a manly color, but there's reasons why my new favorite color is pink. Ones I'm not able to discuss right now on live YouTube television broadcast premieres. But I think you watching right now knows why my favorite color is pink. Thank you. And God bless. Anyways, unfortunately, that's almost all the time we have, but unfortunately, we must let you go with applause, a pound.
Yay!
Thank you, thank you.
We love you, Chris! Woo!
Hey, I told you to stay in the truck! Now, as we go, I lead you with a good applause. Amen. And God bless you, America.